First ones don't have a box, do?
No, they don't.
Sure, was recording. Okay. It is now.
You can't hold it vertically, by the way.
Oh, you can't?
Well, I mean, it records, but if you hold it vertically, then everybody has to watch.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Okay, and now I'll get my blankets and show you setting up the frisher. The first thing I do is I raise the rollers up high enough to get the I'll turn it this way, say I better, so I could get the blankets under. And the thin blanket, it's called the sizing catcher, it goes down first. And the other blanket's a little thicker, and it's woven, and it goes out on top. It's called the pusher blanket. Felt blanket, they're called. And when I got them under the roller, then I turn it back down. Just about as tight as I can get it. You could say this, again, is something you judge after you've had some experience with your trial proofs. It's usually 12 half turns up and then 4 half turns back down to get it to where the pressure is right. But again, you rely on the finished prints when you're done as to how the pressure should be. And now the press is ready to load. I'll get some paper ready, and we'll be using an Arches cover, and I'll soak that for 2 hours. Well, I like to soak it for 2 hours today. It's going to be a little wet, but that's what we'll do next. I'm not. Now I'm just wiping off any residues that might be on there. My hot plate is hot. My paper is soaking. This plate is ready to print. I have some ink I mixed up for another demonstration. So I could just use it right on the plate. I warm up the plate. The ink will spread faster, easier when it's hot because it's oil-based ink. Thixotropic. What? Thixotropic. It's thixotropic. Thixotropic?
Yeah, get
Thixo.
oh. I don't know that. Well, it means it changes its viscosity and heat.
With heat. Thixotropic. No, yeah. Just remember the tropics. I'm using a little chip of mat board that I cut. Okay, then. Got that worked in real well. Begin using the tarlatan. And it's going to run all over this place, so I put it onto the gripper pad. It's going to work better if I warm it up again. And when you can see the image pretty well, you can switch to the paper white. And the paper white might get you there, but I sometimes use the hand wipe too. And for a lot of people, that's the hard one to get down quickly. I mean, it takes a while to learn it. It's, judging the coordination of very light pressure. I use talcum powder because my palm might be a little bit sweaty. And so I use talcum powder so I don't have a sweaty palm. And I'm judging how much haze or oil tone there is on the plate by looking at the overhead lighting reflected in the copper. And when you can see that iridescent tone on the copper, that means that's an oil film, which you may want, you may not want, depending on what your desires are. From your trial proofs, you learn after a while what you like, how clean you want it to print, and so forth. If you leave a lot of tone on, gives it a kind of a dark, moody look. If you wipe off all the tone, it's very contrasty and bright. Then all I need to do is clean off the edges, and then we can blot the paper and print it. Okay. I'm going to get paper. If I won the plate, I probably will get a little better print from it if the ink and the plate are warm when they go through the press. But we never heat the plate so much that we can't hold it. If we got that hot, you could actually bake the ink into the plate, and that would be bad. I always print slowly and steadily. I don't stop. I'll turn the press around so you can. And there's one thing I do as a practice, which is to write the moment number. The date, the year, and the month. So at 11:05, and the day, 22nd, and time, which is 11:06. Use a 24-hour clock. So if it were in the afternoon, it would be, 13:06 or something like that. There's the first trial proof.
Can I use it? I don't even need more. It's just like a slab. Marble. Right. So how much goes on here?
Oh, you just want to be sure that all the textures are filled. Better to have excess than not enough. Don't scrub real hard. You don't want to scrub it out. You don't want to scrub out the ink. That's right.
In the Caribbean, we'd make plates, eventually it's big as this. Sort of like this, we're just taking it out and
Getting all the surface water off.
is this to the other arches, or is this like a map? Is this like...
And you'll be laying the paper down, like trying to get like about 1/2 inch border all around it, close as you can.
Or do I not pull those down?
Either way.
But does this mean it was wet?
What?
In the background. So it's like, it is a real subtle thing.
And so that basically is the test of the press. And at the end of my videotape, I always say, "Thanks for watching. I'm Bill Ritchie."
Good morning. In a few weeks, I'll be 80 years old, And I have a thought in my head all the time that somewhere I read that you're allowed 70 years to live. That is 70. And I think if you live 10 more years to 80, you're going to be punished for having lived into the future. And it means that you're going to have to learn technologies like this. I'm working on Marvin Johnson's page in the Encyclopedia of the Halfwood Press. And I have to learn how to scan the envelope that he sent to me with all of his artist stamps on it. And that's my punishment. Well, have a good day.